I hope you're all well, and I do hope that you have had a wonderful Christmas. Those of you who have been following me and sharing my videos, or maybe even downloading them, may notice that many of my videos, especially the ones that cover immigration, seem to be disappearing left, right and centre. Every time I look, there's another one that has been taken down. And despite the fact that those who are looking for a reason to be offended are offended and invariably probably complain with all sorts of allegations, anything that I do state as fact in my videos is, to the best of my knowledge, actually fact. So there is no legitimate reason for these videos to be taken down, apart from the fact that what I am saying is not liked by those who have the power and the ability to remove my videos. I'm not really sure what they achieve by doing this, because I do have links for my videos to be downloaded, and in fact there was a video about immigration which had almost 500,000 views, and it has actually been downloaded thousands of times. I am preparing a page, a downloads page on my website, so that when I do post a video I will share links to the page, and then you can actually download, sideload, torrent or peer-to-peer the videos directly, because I would like them to be out there in circulation where they cannot be removed or deleted, because I am of the opinion that we should be allowed to express our opinion on not just our country but our entire continent being subject to an invasion. And this is an invasion. There has been more immigration to the UK in the last 20 years, or should I say just in the last 25 years, than there has been throughout history up to that point. Let that sink in. However, the greatest threat is actually beyond our shores. It is the continent of Europe itself, where there are many countries literally buckling under the strain of immigration, not just economically and financially, but also demographically, socially, and in terms of issues they are having with gun crime, as they are in Sweden, with sexual attacks, as they are having in places like Germany and Belgium, and immigrants that no other country will take despite the European Convention, as in the migrants in Lampedusa, which Italy seems to be stuck with and cannot get rid of. The problem is that where there is a swing in one direction, there is and always has been a swing in the opposite direction. And the greater the force one way, the greater the reaction is with the swing in the opposite direction. And throughout Europe, we are now seeing a terrifying rise of extreme right-wing ideology. None of us want to see that. We simply want to protect our continent from this instigated, calculated and premeditated invasion, which is being precipitated by the actions of those in power, because they are all lying. They are all signed up to the globalist agenda. Just over the last decade, from promising to get net migration down from 200,000-300,000 to tens of thousands, it has now reached a staggering 750,000. As I said before, just in the last year, 1.2 million people came to live in this country. And in every single instance where they can juggle the figures, they can. Where they can hide crime, they can. Where they can give priority to a migrant, they do. And yet, people of Europe, people in the UK, for example, should they meet somebody, a partner who comes from a different country, they have to jump through a whole plethora of hoops to try to get that, to be able to get that partner to come and live with them. And in actual fact, those who arrive on our beaches illegally have more chance of staying here than somebody who wants to come and join somebody who they happen to have met from the UK. And not to mention the fact that in the legal route there will be absolutely no assistance whatsoever, and yet these criminals landing on our beaches are being put up in hotels where they literally are laughing on the back, not just of this country, but of the entire European continent at our expense. I don't know what all of this nonsense about Rwanda is all about, because one of the great ways to stop the boats would be to actually open an immigration centre in Calais where they could legally apply for asylum there. That way there would actually be no reason for them to cross the channel, and they would stop paying the criminals who put them on boats, because they could simply apply for asylum in France, and from that point they could be dealt with legally. And then, if it's possible, then the UK and France and the rest of Europe could actually work together in how to deal with them. The key word that we are not hearing from our politicians is ECHR. If we are going to deal with this, if we are not going to have the citizens, not just of this country, but of Europe as a whole, being pushed out of their homes, pushed out of their communities, pushed out from the queues to visit doctors, schools, all of the rest of the damage being done by these invaders, we must leave the ECHR. The ECHR is a horrid arm that is used by the EU to inflict its own brand of globalism on the whole of Europe. However, as we have seen, European countries now are clamouring to put borders up. Schengen has gone to pot, and I believe that in the not too distant future it will be completely repealed because it is impractical. Anyway, that's all for now. I will be posting links to download my videos as soon as I've got all of the page ready. In the meantime, if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to get in touch. Please feel free to express your opinions. And as always, if you are going to come in and with your size 10s, don't expect me to engage with you if you are hiding behind a fence and you are hiding behind anonymity. If you would like to engage with me and have the opportunity to throw mud at me, then all I ask is show your face, show me who you are, and I will be happy to hear everything you have to say if you're prepared to listen to what I have to say. That's all for now. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, and see you next time.